Driving from Prescott to Jerome was absolutely beautiful, especially driving through the clouds. This town in central Arizona was once a booming copper mining town. It's located near the top of Cleopatra Hill between Prescott and Flagstaff. Founded in 1876, Jerome was at one time the fourth largest city in Arizona. The population peaked at about 15,000 people in the 1920s.
Greetings from Jerome, Arizona. We drove through the clouds to get here, and the town is at about 5,000 feet above sea level.
Her economy was completely dependent on the demand for copper, which ended when World War II ended and the Phelps Dodge mine closed in 1953. Today, Jerome is a thriving tourist and artist hub with a population of about 450 people.
Well, here we are in Jerome. Now, Jerome is a mining town, gold, copper, other things, and it was a very rich hill at one point. And there was a thriving town of 10,000 people. Now there's 444, according to the last census. But it's really picturesque because it's on a terraced hill, which makes it a really interesting pedestrian experience. Around 1900, this was called by the New York Times the wickedest town on earth, because the population was 78% male, which is never a good idea. And they had prostitution, alcohol, gambling, basically were the main businesses, along with mining. But what's left behind is a fantastic sort of time capsule of old brick and pre-World War I architecture. Fascinating place, you gotta see it.
Climbing up the stairs of this tiny little park as you enter the town gives you a good place to kind of oversee what the town looks like. As you walk down the main street of Jerome, don't be surprised when you see these abandoned buildings. I'm so curious what used to be there, the people who lived there and worked there. But what's really odd is the toilets that are just left there out in the open, and even an outhouse. Jerome is absolutely full of art galleries and restaurants and ghost tours and museums. There's a ton to do there if you have the time. We were only there for just a few hours, but I think we're going to come back because there's a lot left to see. Turning right here, you see a great example of how they built on many levels. And in the valley below, I'm pretty sure that's Cottonwood, also a fun place to visit. While you're in Jerome, make sure you stop at the Holy Family Catholic Church. It's absolutely beautiful inside. A long time ago, it was called the Miners' Church. Father David conducts Mass on the third Saturday of each month at 8:30 a.m. Having gone through a lot of damage over the years, the diocese is working on restoring this beautiful church. As you can see, this was right after Christmas, and the entire town was decorated for Christmas, and it was really cute. This place is really, really colorful, as you can see on the seats of this Mexican restaurant. But seriously, They do a wonderful job of decorating for Christmas. I really liked it. Thanks for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe.